Race number 5 is the first leg of the triple trio. 1200 metres is the trip here for the 5th. It's a Class 4 contest. Aries was due down to carry saddlecloth number 1. He's out. Compassion Star. Joe Moreira in the saddle now makes the switch. Happy Good Guys, beaten favourite his last 3 starts. Master Albert was 3rd last time out behind Compassion Spirit. We've got Amazing, 5th on his last 2 starts. He was behind Bullish Brother last time out. Destined Jury bounced back to a little bit of his best form behind the long price winner Top Military last time out. Star of the Harbour took no part on his last start behind California Rad. Happy Tango, and then Socket Elite from barrier 2 drops from the 1650 down to the 1200 metres with Ben So in the saddle, who rode Top Military to victory. Now, as far as Chung Fa is concerned, it's that horse, Socket Elite, who spent some time there. He returned back on the 21st, so that's a trip since his last run, Tom.
Happy Good Guys, he's going to have to jump and run to try and cross them here. Andrew from gate number 11 with the 7-pound claim, Alfie Chan. Compassion Star gets into the field here for Joe Moreira. He's got gate number 12 and has previously gone forward in the past. Star of the Harbour, he's been a barrier rogue, but his recent trial was okay, but needs to settle the score on the gates, does Star of the Harbour. On his way, will normally put himself into a handy position. A little bit tough for Happy Tango, co-partner Spirit. Winning together Amazing, Socket Elite, the 3 at the tail.
Compassion Star, here he is. He comes into the race and he's been in pretty good form recently. He did win 4 or 5 starts ago and then he backed it up with a couple of placings. Joe Moreira has got an awkward draw barrier 12, but the horse is going well in the mornings. Happy Good Guys likewise. He's the one on the far side, just working with Toy Coon closest to us. So a nice piece of work, and he's been pretty consistent in this one. Another one who's just got to overcome a bit of a bad barrier draw, barrier number 11. And Destined Jury, he didn't have all the favours last time. He got hampered at a vital stage, and prior to that, 4 starts ago, he was a winner. So a horse in form at the moment.
All right, OK, this is the first leg of the triple trio. A couple of jackpots coming into this, so 15 million goes into the pool, an estimated dividend in the region of $29 million. We've got to find the first 3 here. We'll start off with Amazing, who finished 5th last time out behind Bullish Brother, Tom.
Yeah, Zach Burton jumping back on board. Zach's already won on this horse this season when he beat home Super Lucky. Ran on a bit at the end there over the final stages towards the inside. But with Zach going back on board, Benno Jung's horses recently have found some form. Of course, he had that shock winner last Wednesday night. Top Military at huge odds. Yeah,
the thing with Amazing is he gets back, so he has to make a bit of luck in the straight, but he's always running on late.
All right, what about Honest Way, who has been reasonably honest of late? Let's hear from his jockey, Blake Shin.
Blake, Honest Way, looks like a well-rated horse. Do you feel you've jumped on at the right time of his preparation?
Look, I believe so. You know, I think his last run was a good indication of that when he hit the line really powerfully. So I feel he's very close to a win. Tomorrow night looks a great race for him. So hopefully he can go one better than last time.
His wins have been at Shah 10, but are you confident he can win at Happy Valley?
Yes, I do believe he can. I think having the benefit of that ride on him last time will only assist me tomorrow night, because the shorter straight at Happy Valley was against him. That's probably why he's won at Shah 10. So I think tomorrow night, if I'm in a position, I'll get on my bike a little bit earlier and just wind him up that bit more. And hopefully that'll be the difference.
Good news for you last week that your contract has been extended until February of next year. What was your reaction to that, Blake?
Obviously, I was very happy about that. You know, I'm living my dream here in Hong Kong. I want to be successful here. I want to be up the top amongst the jockey ranks. I'm a long way from that at the moment, but I'll continue to be resilient, work very hard. Hopefully opportunities will keep coming and we can improve on the current season.
11 winners so far this campaign for Blake. On his way, a chance of adding to that. Next up for us, though, is Destined Jewelry. Paul, you mentioned that bounced back to something like some form last time out with this effort running 4th.
Yeah, you can just see it that when we went to that, he couldn't get a gap there, and took a little while, but once he got through on the inside, he got clear running, and then just at the end here, he just managed to get through nicely enough for 4th. So I think a repeat of him, he's one that you'd want to include into your triple trio.
Yeah, that was the race I was mentioning before, Top Military. So this horse here on the back up. Wagner Borges, he's had a real purple patch of form at the moment, and he's picked up a nice ride here for John Size.
All right, very open market for the first leg of the TT then, Paul. Honest Way is the favourite at this stage.
I've got him in Honest Way, but he hasn't won for a little while, so I'm going to stick with that Destined Jury, the one we've just seen. He hit the line nicely. Happy Good Guys, just has to overcome the wide draw. If he can get across, he's a major player. Honest Way, and amazing from the back. 8-2-3-6.
Similar numbers. It's not a race you'd be wanting to stand out a double banger for the first leg of the TT, but happy to go with 3 Honest Way on top. 4 David Ferraris and Blake Shin settled in the rear half of the field and ran on well enough at the end. Amazing goes in. He's another one that likes to get back and run on. Destined Jewellery, throwing one out here at a bit of a bigger price. Horse number 10 winning together. In fact, he's only at 6.8. I thought his recent trial was quite good. Lame at both front legs his last start, but he's been fresh in. Michael Chang, Vincent Ho, but go back and watch his recent trial. It was quite good. 3, 6, 8 and 10.
All right, 2 for me. Happy Good Guys does have to overcome that wide gate barrier, number 11, but Alfred Chan with 3 winners on the weekend. He's in red hot form. He'll do for me in the first leg of the TT.